Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick little speed test comparison here between the new iPhone 7 Plus and the iPhone 6s Plus. Very expensive phone, the 7 Plus, and this is the 256 gig model. I wanted to see if it offered any advantage over the older iPhone 6s Plus. And the first thing I can notice straight away is how dim the light display is here compared to the 6s Plus. When you're booting up, definitely think I've seen some others as well with the same kind of issue. You can see it does boot on a little bit faster, which is good, because obviously when we first did this with the 7 and the 6s, the 6s did actually boot on a lot faster. So we're going to have a look here how they compare, and we have updated everything. I think we've cleared the background cache as well for the browsing. So just to remind you, this is the iPhone 7 Plus, iPhone 6s Plus. Green is obviously the newer one, just remember that, and you'll be good to go. So we're just going to quickly go through these so it doesn't go on for too long, and you can see if you can see any major differences here. So far they look very comparable, if you ask me, with these like day-to-day stuff. Let's try that again. A little bit faster on the 7 Plus there, I noticed. Cursor came up a bit faster on the 6s Plus for the camera. So you can see 6s Plus still mightily fast here. News, a little bit faster on the 6s Plus again for the news. Very nice performance. But this one went to the 7 Plus, so it's a little bit back and forth really. It doesn't seem to be, consistently in the 7 Plus's favour. We do have some third-party apps as well, so we'll look at PlayStation. So they both load like literally exactly the same. That is weird. And we do have something else as well, I think. What do we have? We have downloaded something here, GTA. So a little bit faster on the 6s Plus, but we did get a pop-up, so that could have interfered with that. We do have Angry Birds. A little bit faster load here. I think it's with the gaming you're going to see a little bit more performance. I think, but you see the basic apps still load pretty fast on the 6s Plus here, which is interesting. So maybe if you don't play a lot of games, you're not going to see much performance increase. This is Assassin's Creed Identity, and are we loaded? Both of them seem to be about the same loading. Not a massive difference really, but we are up and operational on the 7 Plus, a little bit faster there again. So again, you can see the game loading a bit faster on the newest phone. One more. So I'm going to probably call this quite mixed when it comes to the basic apps, but when it comes to the gaming, you can see there's definite improvement there on the 7 Plus. So maybe it's an optimization issue, we don't really know at this point. Just going to do a quick little speed test of the Wi-Fi, because I really did enjoy the 6S speeds, and we don't seem to have the same speeds with the 7 anymore. You can see, very good score. Not the best that I've seen from the 6S series. Wow, so you can see the Wi-Fi is very kind of inconsistent on the iPhone 7 Plus. Sometimes it's really good, other times it just doesn't perform. But today it is definitely performing, and you can see there's a definite increase in the download. A little bit less for the upload, but I'm not really bothered about that. So nice to see it's performing today. It would be nice if it was a bit more consistent though. We're going to just check out the page load speed of a few websites. So as I said, I've cleared down the Safari cache, like the stored stuff, so it's a fair test. And we're going to quickly go to a few websites here. So that was faster on the iPhone 7 Plus here. So let's see, let's try Windows 10, and let's click on Microsoft. Bit faster on the 6S Plus here with this one, quite inconsistent. Daily Mail, a bit faster to search on the left there. Much faster for loading the page on the 6S Plus again. But I don't think it responded then, so we'll go to a different one. We'll go down here, something interesting. Again, looks like the 6S Plus was a bit faster there to load this page. And one more, Verge. Go. This is a 7 this time. 7 again. Load the advert a bit faster. So again, back and forth, nothing clear cut really. I'm going to have to give that a draw, because both of them showed strengths on certain websites. Definitely not a reason to upgrade if you're looking for like better browsing speed or something. 6S is still got a very nice processor. Going to have a look at the multitasking test and then round the video off quite nicely. And I think we get 3 gigs of RAM now, obviously, in the 7 Plus versus 2 gigs in the 6S Plus. And you can see so far it looks very similar in terms of the performance, both of them keeping most things in memory. Usually we see the differences when we go back to the gaming, which rear their head. So you can see the basic apps do keep in memory very easily. We'll just check out the camera now. see if we can get back into that quickly on both of them. Yep, nice and fast, no stutter. Let's check out the games. So I think the first one we opened was, I think it was GTA. Let's see this one. Back in there, no issues. And then we did open Angry Birds 2. Both of them straight back in there, no difference. Then we did open the Assassin's Creed. Let's go to that. Exactly the same. So I think I'm gonna have to give this one a draw as well when it comes to the multitasking, you know. I don't know whether to be happy or sad, to be honest. A bit sad that the iPhone 7 Plus hasn't really, you know, pushed the performance on much day to day. Oh no, I opened my mouth too quick. You can see we did get a reload at the end there with the 6S Plus. So maybe if you're opening up like 5 or 6 games, you'll start to see it, the improvement on the 7 Plus. So I'm just going to give that to the 7 Plus at the end there. It did wing it, shall we say, but overall I've been very impressed with the 6S series of phones, how they've stood up to the 7 here. Obviously you do get the dual camera set up on the 7 Plus, so you can play with the bokeh effects. You do get waterproofing now, obviously, which is quite nice, but we don't get a headphone jack, and there's some other compromises to, you know, be aware of. Like I talked about, the display on the 7, it seems a little bit dimmer than the 6S Plus, but I'll probably check it out outside just to make sure of that. So yeah, just a quick little comparison here. Hope you find it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.